Jim Jordan, you had a busy day today.
We did.
Thanks for staying up late with us.
You bet. Good to be with you.
Okay, so do you think you will get the answer from the FBI about whether the dirty dossier was used as the means to get a warrant to then track the Trump administration?
I'm convinced it was used. They can prove me wrong. They can present the application. Nothing preventing them from doing so. We're the Judiciary Committee. We have jurisdiction over the Justice Department. Show us what you took, not what the court has, what you took to the court that became the basis for securing warrants to spy on Americans associated with the Trump campaign. So show us the document, show us the application.
I know that you've had numerous requests. The committee has in for all kinds of answers and documents. Where are they? Are you getting those?
Some, and thank goodness that the Speaker and Devin Nunes and the Intel Committee and Chairman Goodlatte were all pushing. But we need that information because each day, we just heard about Mr. Orr. We know about Peter Strzok, who we talked about in committee today. Each and every day, something new comes out which reinforces this belief that you had the FBI working with the Clinton campaign to go after the other party's nominee. That is not supposed to happen in this great country. It is not supposed to work that way. You had this dossier, which was, Clinton campaign paying Fusion GPS, paying Christopher Steele, paying Russians for a bunch of baloney that they turned into an intelligence document, take it to the court to get a warrant to spy on Americans? Really? And potentially Christopher Steele was also, it's been reported, paid by the FBI, the MI6 agent who collected the information. So all this goes on, and Peter Strzok gets dismissed from the Mueller team, the guy who ran the Clinton investigation, ran the Russian investigation. It all starts to just point to this idea that the government was working with one major political party to go after the other party's nominee, and that is not fair to Mr. Trump. President Trump, that's not fair to, it's just not how it's supposed to work.
Do you think that you will get an opportunity to question Mr. Strzok? And if so, what's your first question?
I hope so. I hope so. Did you do it? My guess is his fingerprints are all over this application. He was the deputy head of counterintelligence at the FBI. I mean, he's probably one of the key guys involved in all the FISA applications that go to the FISA court. So I want to question him. We got Mr. Rosenstein coming next week. I think that's important. So there are lots of questions, but give us the documents. Prove us wrong. I don't think we're wrong.
One of your colleagues across the aisle today says these attacks and these accusations about the FBI are politically motivated. This is Congressman Jerry Nadler.
I predict that these attacks on the FBI will grow louder and more brazen as the special counsel does his work and the walls close in around the president and evidence of his obstruction and other misdeeds becomes more apparent.
Is that what these tough questions for the FBI
No,
are
but
about?
they are going to grow louder because think of Peter Strzok, the head of counterintelligence at the FBI, the guy who ran the Clinton investigation, interviewed Huma Abedin, interviewed Cheryl Mills, interviewed Secretary Clinton. He's the guy who changed the exoneration letter from Director Comey from gross negligence, which is a crime, to extreme carelessness. He made that change. He's the guy who interviewed Mike Flynn. He ran the Russian investigations, gets picked by Bob Mueller to go on his team, and then gets kicked off for a few text messages? Come on.
You think there's much more to that?
It has to be more. If you kicked everyone off who was anti-Trump text messages on the Mueller campaign, there wouldn't be anyone left on the Mueller team.
Well,
so it has to be more.
Do you think it's a fair team, though? Do you think, well, and I want to put up a poll here that's a new one from CBS, asking people whether they think that this is a justified investigation or politically motivated. There's now a higher number of people who think this is politically motivated. 48% say that they think that that is actually what this Russia investigation is about.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me, because people with common sense can look at all that's unfolded, all that we have learned in the last several weeks with Mr. Orr, with Mr. Strzok, with what we learned about the dossier and the fact that the Clinton campaign, the DNC paid for it, all this that we've learned, and they say, wait a minute, I thought we were supposed to be investigating possible coordination between the Trump campaign and Russians to influence the election.
Have you seen any?
No, I haven't seen a bit, but we do know that the Clinton campaign paid Russians to do what? Influence the election. And so Americans are sharp people, common sense, and they're saying, wait a minute, this doesn't add up. And each and every day we get more information which confirms something's wrong here, something smells bad here. Let's get the answers. And the best way to get the answers is for the FBI to give us that application and we can know.
Let me ask you, because of all the scandals and things that have unfolded today, we were expecting the resignation of Senator Franken today. Were you surprised by the resignation of your colleague, Congressman Franks?
Yeah, we were. Trent's a good man and
We've
did
had
not
him
know
here
about
many
this.
times.
Yeah, and did not know about this, and I have not even seen his statement. He told us on the House floor, a few of us tonight, that there would be a statement. And we were busy this evening with the dinner we had to attend, so I'll take a look at his statement and talk more with Trent next week.
I know there's a lot of concern for folks all over the Hill with multiple cases out there bubbling up. So thank you for making time for us tonight on a long day.
Shannon.
Good to see you.
Congratulations on the show and everything.
Thank you very much. Come back anytime.